use a lot, but it came down to perseverance and fighting through, and so obviously a slow start, but hopefully we learned some things, and rebounding changed in the second half, obviously. I think our attacking the basket, our loose balls, getting on the floor, we just seemed to look like a different team, and so I'm glad I didn't. I think I had 5 assistants. They all said to start a different guy in the second half, and since there would have been no way left, I just stuck with what we had, and so it worked out pretty well. So sometimes you get lucky on a rotation or a starting lineup, but that's what we went with. I said to our guys at halftime, we could have been worse, and so we were only down 8, had the ball, and felt we could come out and do some things if we could show a little more patience on the offensive end as well.
Coach, you said it was a tale of 2 different halves. What did you emphasize at halftime to your team?
Well, I mean, we emphasized into the game. I mean, I don't know what was different in halftime than before the game for 3-4 days. We talked about rebounding, and so they were up 10 on the glass, and we lost our one game. We lost. We got killed on the glass, and so we know that it's no secret remedy or it's nothing hidden. We know what we have to do, and so we got the numbers changed on that. I thought we came with more loose balls. It seemed like, I think they got a couple of rebounds at the end of the game when we had the lead, and so though we only seemed to rebound by 4 in the second half, it certainly seemed like more. And then we came up with the loose balls, deflections, and so those are the things we really emphasized and got across. But really, and the main thing was the guards. I mean, I thought our guards had not rebounded at all, and James and Cameron, and so they came up with some in the second half, Lamar as well.
Coach, you talked about attacking and getting into the rim. I think you guys had 8 points in the paint in the first half.
Right.
26. I mean, was it just the mindset, just being more aggressive to get in?
Well, it's been, I think, one of our challenges this year, and I think we move the ball pretty well. We have good spacing, and we find ourselves open, and we took open jump shots to start the game, but they didn't go, and that's good, but we can't be all jump shots, and we were a team that had shot the ball well early in the year. We haven't shot it as well lately, and that's what's put us in this situation. But we got to be a team that, and we've always been a team that wins when we don't shoot well. We find ways, and the rebounding has to be consistent, and the defense, and the loose balls, and the execution. So again, I thought we were more patient. We got more to the rim, and I also think that we got maybe not off-balance finishes at the rim, but dump-offs and more powerful finishes at the rim in the second half. And so again, you want to attack the rim, but if the guy's there and he's there and early, and you're off-balance and double pumping and shifting, we got to deliver. He's helped. Someone's open, and that's normally how we play. That's why we're one of the highest assist teams in the country. And I thought we saw more of that in the second half. But, we had a lot of opportunities too, and we didn't finish as well. And still probably too many jump shots when we had that lead, because right now we're not shooting the ball great. For whatever reason, we continue to get open shots, but we're not shooting it as well as we had earlier. I mean, the numbers are pretty obvious.
Jamie, in the first half, when they got out to that quick start and running and gunning, you switched that zone a little bit to slow them down, and then came back with the man.
Right.
What was the difference in your man? Was it just you played harder in the second time you played it, or?
You were probably saying, Paul, why is he going to man?
I was.
I didn't think our zone was that good, to be honest. I thought our offense got a little better. We scored some baskets, so that had something to do with it. And we still continue to get beat on the boards. We're down 10 at halftime. So the only way we were gonna get back in it was to go and rebound and and we do that when we defend man to man and when we block out man to man. So. That's who we are. We're going to throw the zone in there to take a team out of rhythm, but we went zone one time in the second half, and they hit a 3 at the end. So there's no science. It's not perfect. You can't always figure it out. But the main thing is we got loose balls and we got on the floor. I thought we did guard better. Their sets. I mean, we knew them over and over again. We knew exactly what they were going to run, but. Their baskets mainly came from transition to start the game, except for the first basket, which still amazes me that we gave it up on the play. We told them they were going to run the start, so we got room to go. I mean, we got a lot of improvement to make, and we showed a good half, but we need to play better.
Jamie, when you benched Lamar and Talib at the same time, what kind of message did that send them, and how did you like how they responded?
Kevin, the words you use, benched, we don't use that word in there. I think I said here earlier that the coaches, the five assistants, each coach said they start somebody else new in the second half. They wanted me to start somebody else, and since we had no many guys left, I just went with the same lineup. So we didn't do any benching at halftime, even though we were extremely disappointed. I mean, I felt as bad as we were down 8, and we had the ball coming out, and as I told our guys, I mean, we couldn't have been worse. We didn't play with the intensity, focus, or discipline offensively that we needed to have, and then we were still in position to win the game. So that was the message we got across. Again, you know, just because I don't think it was benching, but you know,
Jamie, when
you're
you
a lot more
gave Talib and
harsh than I am,
when
Kevin.
you gave Talib and Lamar a rest at the same time, how did you like how they responded?
You know, I mean, you know, I'm pretty confident in Lamar and Talib. I mean, you know, I mean, they weren't very good early, there's no question about it, but they were good afterwards, so I mean, I'm not, you know, I wasn't gonna sit them for the rest of the game if that did never occur to me. You know, I have confidence in them, and I think, you know, we just again, I don't think we understand what it takes all the time. I mean, we just don't understand that, you know, the easy way is not always the best way, and so open jump shots and you know, soft defense is you know, may work at times, but it's not going to be consistent winner for you.
Last question.
Yeah, Jamie, you had to be happy with the way your freshmen played
Yeah.
on the road in their first road game.
Yeah, I think, Paul, I should have mentioned that. I didn't mention on the radio, but obviously Mike was terrific, and Jamel, those two at that spot. And as you mentioned, the first road game, I guess I won't get the question of why you didn't play a first road game since we won this one. But again, obviously we got 17 points out of that 4 spot, 2 freshmen who've been terrific for us all year long, and obviously we get a lot of production out of them. But I thought Josh was tremendous. James got the fouls, and we wanted to put James on Warren at some point. We did. He got those 2 fouls away from the ball, and so that allowed us, that forced us to change some things around. But Josh was terrific, and it's great for him seeing his parents and family here, coming back home, and he's just a terrific young man and a great student, and we're very fortunate to have him. So Duran's been sick all week, and so you know, we didn't get much out of him, but I expect him to be ready to go on Monday. And I thought Derek gave us good minutes too. Didn't really show him the numbers, but I thought he did a pretty good job in the zone when we had him in there. And Chris gave us good minutes too. Got a couple steals and assists. So we had 10 guys out there. We've got Joseph now ready. I think he's practicing more, so I think, you know, we're just gonna have to see. He still has a limp to him, but you know, he feels like he's ready to go. So, you know, I'm excited about our new guys, Paul, and they're getting better, and they're great kids, and they've done great in the classroom, and we're excited about their futures.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.